Yeah, obviously I enjoyed a lot the race, especially all the weekend. I was quite good on my race pace. Not so much with on the fastest lap, but quite good with the pace. And I did a really good start. I was able to put my back in onto this top six in the first corner, so I was able to keep the pace with the front riders. So I did a good first laps, but after many laps, Scott overtake me again, and I was trying to push with him to catch Taran and Tommy, but I was struggling a little bit. Uh, in the end of the race, I feel quite fast. It's like I saved a little bit more the tires till the end, and I was quite strong in the last couple of laps. But I did some mistakes on the last chicane, and I was not able to overtake Taran. But anyway, it's like a victory for me because after poor results in Oulton Park, coming here and jump on the podium is like a victory for us, for me, for the team, and yeah, looking forward for tomorrow. I starting from the first row, I think I will start from third position. Maybe it's a little bit easier to stay on the front during the whole race and trying to manage the situation again. So thank you so much for my team and thank you for all the people who believes in me.
Yeah, after the first few laps, I think they were saying that Josh crashed, so then a gap appeared. I think it got to over 2 seconds at one point, and I was happy just sitting behind Tommy. Every time I passed him to lead, he wanted to lead too. He kept passing me back, and then I could see that the gap was coming down from Scott. And then I was hoping that he'd get to if it was going to come down, get to a second, and then I'll try and pass Tommy because I felt like I had something left. But he caught us that quick. I passed Tommy. Tommy passed me back, and then the next thing Scott was there on us both. But then when Scott got to the front, he obviously had the pace because he caught us that quick. So I wanted to try and pass Tommy and try and go with him. He just pulled a little gap, which I couldn't quite catch on the last few laps. But for having such a tough Alton Park to come back here with a second place is perfect. More podium credits and extending the championship lead, which is good. So yeah, try and change a few things on the bike tonight just to make life a little bit easier on those last few laps. But yeah, looking forward to both races.
What kind of things will you change?
Uh, if I could come in and get a new tyre, that would help, and then just go back out. But no, it's just to be fair, I sat behind Tommy probably too long. I was comfortably sitting there, and if I could have changed something, maybe I should have passed him a little bit earlier and tried putting try and putting some time into him. But every time I led, I kept making mistakes, and then he'd pass me straight back. But yeah, just try and be a bit more smooth, maybe. When I was leading, and hopefully that will help tomorrow.
Yeah, it feels great. First of all, you know, I voiced it before the weekend that here is, if I'm gonna do it, I need to do it here. So I put a bit of pressure on myself, really. But when you know you've got a good feeling with the bike and the team, you know a little bit the track. After Alton Park, I was riding quite scared, but I enjoyed it because I was always faster than maybe I should have been going. Had a great weekend there. So coming here, I thought if I can do that there, I've got a good chance of taking a win in Donington. But I just messed up the start big time again. You know, from second on the grid, the guys either side of me just went, and I thought, come on, Scott, get your head down. Then, you know, I got back before he came past, and I didn't really expect that. And I thought, whoa, what's going on? How many people are behind? How many are going to go? I was making mistakes with the rear tire, and I couldn't really settle into my pace for a long time. And then one moment kind of clicked, I smoothened out, and I could just kind of catch the guys little bit. I saw him overtake, and I was like, yeah, keep going, you're helping me. And I got stuck in there, and we had a good little battle actually for a couple of laps, like trying to go overtaking with like 3 abreast into last chicane. And I love that sort of race, you know, everything was very clean, everyone respected each other, that was really good. And I thought, right, I need to try and get out of this because this ain't going to end well with 3 of us on the last lap. And I didn't know that Xavi was even just on the back of us, so managed to get a little gap and maintain it, and the win just felt phenomenal for me out there. You know, it's been coming and waiting for a long time, and now I've got it. It feels a lot of weight off my shoulder, and I feel much better now and think we can get many more.